Hey, Lee.
Hey Greg, good morning. How are you doing?
Fine, Lee.
So, I start to say or you start to say? Think. I'm gonna let you.
Okay, and welcome to another edition of Garage Door Politics. I'm Greg,
My name is Louis.
and it is August 12th.
You don't have it here? Oh.
August 12th. August
Is
12th.
12?
Yes.
Yes, August 12th, Sunday.
Okay, and today we're going to touch on a few things. Woman came out, used to work for Donald Trump, was on The Apprentice. Omarosa is her last name. And she came out with a new book. And in the book, she claims that Donald Trump basically was a racist. But then she backtracked in an interview yesterday and saying that she didn't see Donald Trump doing any racist things. So we're a little confused on this whole situation.
I don't think she backtracked.
Well, in the book, though, she claims that he was a racist. So, anyway,
When she said it on an interview, alive, she said, I didn't, so she's not back in track because that was before the book. She says on the interview, he's not a racist because I would never work for a racist man or woman whatsoever. Now on the book, she's contradicting herself, but she said that, she thought about that before when she took the job at the White House.
But I have a question, though. I have a question. Why come out with a book? And is this a money grab? Is this for attention? I mean, what is the purpose? What's the purpose of it?
Money grab and attention. Money, 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 money. That's the spring.
So that's the trigger mechanism. Money, money, money. So anyway, so at this point in time that this book has came out, there's also other things that are fueling this.
This situation.
Yes, and we have Charlottesville. The 1 year anniversary was yesterday of the riots in Charlottesville, and also too, today they're having
The
protests in rally
It's not a
protest.
protest, it's a
Well,
rally.
it's probably a rally, I would assume. In front of the White House, the Capitol building in Washington D.C. So at this point, is this country divided over the race?
Completely.
So why? So why are we having these problems?
The white race has been attacked from every angle. And we feel like if they win, that's gonna be the end of the white race. The white race. If
White rice? Is that what you had for breakfast?
That was my dinner. So I was thinking right.
Okay.
And
All right. Anyway, to get serious again. Okay.
now, I haven't been serious on that. As I saw this morning twice, this guy who is doing this movement, he said emphatically, I'm not a racist. I'm just trying to defend the white race because we have been attacked in the United States, we have been attacked throughout Europe.
Okay. Well,
And I go for that. He is not a Nazi or neo-Nazi. He is not a white supremacist. He is a white race defender. And I go for it.
but he's been lumped in with these
Unfortunately, the fake media, as Mr. Trump says,
well, evidently it's alive and well.
they change the words and they broadcast. So at this point, they are brainwashing people, mind. But people say, oh, and unfortunately, we have infiltrators on a rally like that. They come with the swastika flag
So,
from the
so
Nazis.
basically, they're not there to be peaceful. They're there to stir up trouble.
Those infiltrators. Yes.
It's just like in Charlottesville happened a
Right.
year ago.
The same thing.
The same thing. Same thing.
But I don't think the movement, the way I saw the guy talking, I don't see hate.
Okay.
Like now, that guy back in 90s, days, he was the guy from Ku Klux Klan in Louisiana
Oh, David
or
Duke.
Alabama, David.
David Duke. Yes.
Yes. Now, every time he talked in front of the cameras, I could feel hate. The hatred against black people. And Jews too. I saw,
And Asians.
but nobody has, I never seen anybody ever say anything about the Asians.
Well, it happens. It happens.
But it's not as strong
No,
as,
because the white and the black has been going on for how long now? Since before the Civil War.
100 years.
Since
Oh,
before the Civil War. So my views are that people should be allowed, because this is a country of freedom of speech, correct?
supposed to.
Okay. I think people should be able to express their opinions so fit as long
Right.
as it's peaceful and not violent. Okay? The trouble is we're having these other factions come in to turn it into a
But
violent,
that's what they want.
but you know,
Disruption.
that's not the way the First Amendment was set up, freedom
I
of
know
speech.
that. Nobody ever thought that we would have that, what, 200 years after?
But that's the problem we're having. So I want to know who is stirring this up. Is it the media? Is the media making all this?
They are helping.
Okay.
The media is helping because many times even the guys who are reporting, they don't understand what the heck they are saying. Saying and saying.
So what are they following the line they're told? Hires up are telling them you got to report it this way.
Might be. I don't know. I'm not in the media.
It seems
I'm
like
just a grassroots guy. What I get is from what? Television.
in the
And
internet.
I try to redistribute in my mind where they say it and figure it out what's it and what is not.
So
I
what?
don't have. Do you have a better understanding than that?
You know what? I've watched it over the years. Growing up, I've watched how the media has been transformed into a political process,
Yeah,
and it's a shame.
it's become the fourth power.
It's a shame, because it's just it used to be Walter Cronkite, Evening News. You got whatever news came out. There was no bias, is what I'm saying. But now
They try
nowadays,
not to. Now we do.
now it depends on what channel you're watching. You know, this channel, one
You go
channel.
to Fox, you had everybody on all the way the Hawks. They are even on the right of the Hawks are.
But
You go to the others, some
And
are
MSNBC.
St. Louis, the others are all the way in the left.
so there's no even middle ground.
I don't see it.
So I believe that the media has a big part in what's happening today in
Oh,
this country.
yeah, yeah.
In fact,
But the media is not by itself.
I didn't say that.
Okay.
But the media takes something and twist it to
They
what.
twist to what they want it to be
Right,
twisted
that's what I'm saying.
and conveyed.
And I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it.
What can we do?
I boycott the media
How?
like we're doing now.
No, you're just complaining.
No, I'm not complaining.
I'm not boycotting anybody. I don't have the power for that.
You don't.
Do you? Do I?
One person can start a revolution.
I'm not Napoleon.
I didn't say.
I'm saying. I'm not Hitler.
Oh well, he didn't start a revolution.
Oh, the heck, that was.
No, that was a takeover. But that's for another show. Anyway, it's got to the point that every time I turn on the TV or if I want to watch the news, there'll be a lead up, and it's always it just seems like they want to it just seems like they want to pit person against person in this country, and I don't believe that's correct or right, and I believe that's going to be I believe that's hurting this country, especially since
Badly.
President Trump's been president.
That got even worse.
It's been worse.
Because you may not agree with me, but he's in part responsible for what we had
He
here.
never had a chance from day one. From day one, never had a chance. Never given a chance. Because they all came out and said, not my president. Or going to move to Canada. Well, I don't see any of them moving to Canada. Yeah.
I was going to say that.
So anyway, that's where I'm at. But as far as
Oh no, they moved to Ontario.
Ontario, California,
There is one in California. I think
Yeah.
there is one in Indiana.
there's one in California too. Right,
Yeah.
right.
So they moved to Ontario.
Right, I got you. But
Oh, I'm in Ontario. This is Canada.
Yeah. That's about it. About their brainwave. Anyway, now let's get back to the Charlottesville. There was trouble last night again on the
Yeah.
1-year anniversary,
Because now,
and the media was right there covering it, but at their selected angles that they wanted to cover it. The people were just marching with torches. Not torch, but it's like a light with a
yeah,
torch.
but that reminds Ku Klux Klan.
Well, I don't organize these things, but still, even so, in this country, as long as you get the right permits, you get the right,
You
set
have the
everything
right
up.
to go out.
You have the right to go out and have a rally and a demonstration.
But that's the problem is, the ones who set up the rally, they haven't been able to ostracize or keep out of the rally the ones who want to fire everything up.
So basically, what you're saying is, even though the organizer claims that this is, not,
Supposed to be a
but now the media.
white defense
Right.
nationally,
But now,
defending the white people.
but the media is making it out like he's a neo-Nazi, he's a KKK member, he's all this, all
But-
that.
I just said, you get the infiltrators. They come. See, this is something that shouldn't be done. They come with the swastika banner. That's a neo-Nazi. Everybody mind using that. You come with the Confederate banner or flag. Oh, those are the white, they always have a name. Oh, those are the white supremacists. And then they come with the torch. Oh, that's Ku Klux Klan. Now, all three, they are white supremacists.
So what's the difference?
That's what they keep.
So what's the difference?
None.
What's the difference?
None.
So what about the people that are holding a rally today in Washington D.C.? Are they
Yes,
white? Are
yes.
they white? Are they white supremacists?
I don't think so. Not the way the guy I talk, and I don't see hatred in his voice, and in his face, and his body language. I saw with Duke. I don't see with him. I had seen with the guy who killed the three, one white guy and two black guys back in the 60s in Alabama. When they found him, they could get him. I saw in court how he burst up with hatred against black people
So-
and whatever, which you said,
Yeah.
the nigger lovers. That's what
Hey.
they said. I'm saying what the guy said.
Okay.
That's what he said in court.
Okay.
And he was about my age at the time. That was what, 10 years ago or 15, something like that.
Okay.
So, now it's a very explosive situation. I have nothing me, I have nothing against any other race. I don't know what the heck I'm saying, only you. But when I was working in Atlantic City, I had to deal with, I don't want to use the word on camera.
Listen, I understand all
Those
this.
people,
Let's get back.
many times
let's-
they came to see the white did that, the white. I saw
Well,
hatred in their voice.
Well, then this country has a problem.
A big one
Okay.
hasn't been resolved
So it's,
in
and,
over 50 years.
well, and now it's worse because I believe the media. And that's where I'm gonna get to my shame part
Go ahead.
today. I'm gonna shame the media only for their despicable coverage and stirring up the mud and the hate.
I
in this
agree
country.
with you.
And we got to stop it because it's tearing our country apart. While the rest of the world looks at us because we're supposed to make an example. We're supposed to be an example to the rest of the world how a country be successful, and we're losing it.
We are not doing it
We're
anymore.
losing. We're losing. We're losing.
I think we lost.
President Trump, that's why President Trump is doing what he's doing, because he wants to bring America back to respectability, which we have lost. So that's my shame. Who are you shaming today?
I already said the same.
The same.
The media.
So elaborate on the media. You feel the same way?
I feel the same way because they see what they see. Now, depending on a reporter mind or his boss, they distort and use it to broadcast in the way I already said. Seems that they are making up people's mind, brainwashing. And unfortunately, most of the people are brainwashed easily. It has been now for 200,000 years. It's not going to change because that's a human situation.
Okay.
We can't change ourselves now in the DNA.
Okay. So at this point, we've both shamed the media, and
That's right.
and I believe hopefully it'll get better, but I have a feeling it won't.
You know,
Oh,
I
anyway.
have something to say.
Okay. Parting shot, Louis. Go ahead. Parting shot.
We are going to, we are starting to lose.
What?
Do you know why?
Why?
We used to be in different fields. Now we are in the same field.
Yeah. Field of Dreams. Okay. All right. Well, anyway.
Okay.
Thank you for another
taking
edition.
your time watching us.
And we like to touch on hot topics, and we try to give you one each week, weather permitting. And anyway, that's another edition of Garage Door Politics.
Have a good day. Thank you very much. Bye.
All right.
Greg, nice talking to you.